morning, my sweet friend. This is Katie. I'm going to do your reading today about Elle. And so let's start this without any further ado. I actually have been called to use 3 decks here. This is the Angel Dream Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue, my Lenormand deck, which gives me amazing information, and the Celtic Tree Oracle. It's actually called the Green Man Tree Oracle, Ancient Wisdom from the Greenwood. I really was called to do this, so I shuffled the cards already a little bit, and I focused on your energy and the energy of Elle. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this 3 times. Oop. And we'll pull 1 card out of there. Okay. Orange, which is creativity and change. So I already see that we have some work to do on the orange chakra, and I see that the situation with this person is all about, their creativity, and you're changing in general. So we're going to leave that there. And now I'm going to pull a card from here, okay? Because the Lenormand tends to be very straightforward and blunt. So we will go to them in a second. And you have gotten Heather or your. So we're going to take a second and look up what that means. I'll let you focus on that. Let's see here. It's not in alphabetical order. Do 85. Okay. We feel at our most lucky when we are confident. It is only when we begin to doubt ourselves our good fortune seems to run out. A long run of bad luck often means we have become derailed from our true path, and the easiest way to turn misfortune around is to study the shape of our life. We should think about the unnecessary burdens we carry, what old structure, concepts, or beliefs hamper us. Good luck returns when these burdens are removed, when new space is made, and when we return to our central beliefs of our soul. As the Green Man says, fortune takes many forms, both good and bad. To trust one's luck opens new doorways, and to suggest paths that can cause it to change. It is better to swim downstream against the tide of life itself, and to let one's heart and soul choose their own paths. And it tells you a little bit about the different things, like the lore related to Heather, the purple for passion, hero's luck, and new life. And if you like, I would be more than happy to type that up and send that to you in an email. But I just wanted to touch base with these 2 things here. And now let's pull some cards from the Lenormand deck, okay? This is like the root. This is really going to tell us the information about Elle. Okay. All right. So we're going to do 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. I'll pull these right on down. Okay. So here we go. The first card you have is House, Rider, Fish, Mice, and Scythe. So the house is obviously about the home and the family, who you choose to let into your personal life. This isn't just a card about, your actual physical family. This is who you consider to be a part of your family. It doesn't necessarily have to be a blood relative. It could be a best friend that you consider to be a sister, or a really close family friend that you consider to be an aunt. It could be anything like that. It's who and what we allow ourselves into our inner life. And this can also relate to the actual structure of the house. So this could have to do with the house or the home. Now this here is a message. So there's house energy and a message coming in about this house, about your family, about your home. And my guess is it has something to do with abundance and money. Maybe you've gotten a message that has to do with the lack of money that's coming in, and this is coming. This is like I would expect to see this like if a package was being delivered or certified mail or something like that, but that's not necessarily the case. This could just be like an actual physical messenger. Someone has come to deliver you a message about this. The next card is mice, and mice is all about worries, the little things that are taking things away, and these worries are taking away from the abundance of these two cards here, specifically that of the house. So my thing is that you have some serious worries and concerns. I'm gonna put my chair down a little. I'm sorry. So much better. I think you have some serious concerns, and they're sort of nibbling away at you about the abundance and the it has to do with money or abundance, about this person in your life. This L, I think, is someone you consider to be family or is in part of your family circle. And it sort of seems like the suggestion is to cut or sow or reap things. Now, let's just take a look. We do a lot of pairing up in the Lenormand. So the house and the fish tells me about an abundant family, that you have a very abundant family situation that's happening. But also you're harvesting some of that abundance to do new things and new projects. And this message has really caused you to nibble away at your fears and things of that nature. So I'm actually going to lay down some more cards because I like to do something called houses. Yes, that sort of confirms to me what I thought. All right. Oh, interesting. Okay, so let's see here. This sort of confirms to me that this is a friend. This is someone who's loyal to you in your life, or has been at some point a loyal person in your life, and you consider them to be your family. And I'm guessing that this could be a man because the man card's here, but we're going to get to that in a second. So really, I would say this is a loyal companion within the family, if I were to read it such as this. They could become that, they are that, they were that, but I see repeated, often painful messages, and these are probably emails, text messages, written communication such as letters in the mail. Look. Mailman is delivering letters, and they're repeated. It's often happening, and this has to do with abundance. Maybe it's bills. Do you have bills that you're paying for somebody, or friends that have repeated bills that they're worried about? This tells me that there's repeated messages coming in relating to money. And I see that there's a man involved in here, male energy, that's causing repeated worries and concerns. They have repeated worries and concerns about this. and it's sort of eating away at you. It's nibbling away at what you can focus on. And here I have the snake. And now the snake can mean several things. This can mean somebody who you know does not have your best interests at heart. You see them for who they are, but this could also represent another woman. This could represent maybe this friend over here, being the other woman. And the scythe tells me that whatever this snake is to you, whatever it resonates in your soul, you're really going to have to do some cutting out. You're going to have to set some clear boundaries. You're going to have to cut and clear. And really, as this card was telling me, removing burdens, okay? And we're going to read a little bit about this card too. And, you know, this sort of goes into the change here. You know, when we look at things in the whole perspective here, I'm actually going to just take a moment now and we're going to look up how Doreen and Melissa speak about this orange card here. Again, that's on page 85. That's really weird. I think that's what the other thing was on too. Could be wrong. Okay. So let's read it. This card is encouraging you to express your creativity, discover your hidden talents, make some positive changes in your life. Orange resonates with the sacral chakra, which is often related to the energy of optimism and confidence, change in the social sphere, including family and society, and creating expression such as singing and dancing. This card asks you to explore pleasurable activities. What attracts or repels you? Orange is calling you to free your sensuality. Allow yourself to feel desirable. Fully awaken to this moment of sensations and emotions. Enjoy your journey. Transform the mundane into something special. By doing so, you open up your whole new perspective on your daily life. Let go of your judgments. Perhaps your experience of pleasure is imbalanced. This is usually manifested through jealousy, losing yourself in drugs, alcohol, food, or sex. Balance yourself with creative outlets and allow yourself to appreciate beauty. Delight in it. And know that you will attract that which you need for your highest good. All right, the additional meanings are Archangel Metatron, Uriel, Gabriel, Raguel, Joseph. I'm going to let you read what I'm reading so you can, if I'm mispronouncing anything. Sandalphon are associated with the symbol. Do affirmation work. It's time to make social changes. Boost your confidence by wearing orange. Okay, now I actually am really curious because I really feel like the page for the Green Man Oracle was on page 80-something as well. Yeah. All right, so Heather was on page 85 as well, in addition to this. So we need to look up the meaning of 85, and I'm not really too sure how we're going to do that. I know Doreen Virtue has a book out on number symbolism, so if you happen to have that in your repertoire, please do look up that, because to show up twice is really, really fantastical. So let's just try my quick math and see if I can figure out which Lenormand card would resonate with 8 and 5. So it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 3 plus 1 is 4, which has to do with the house or family. Now, 31 is actually a card in the Lenormand deck as well, and we'll pull out that card in just a second. I believe it's the sun, but it could be the moon. I don't have the numbers memorized off the top of my head. 31 is actually the sun, and that's all about exposing. And 31 is all about bringing something to light. And this card wants to be a part of this because it's told me here, we added this up and we're going to bring this card out. This is actually really an interesting reading for me. Thank you for allowing me to do this, by the way. I'm just going to pause it now for just 1 second. It'll be easier to upload. I'm back. Thank you for allowing me to do that. So 31 is all about exposing and bringing things to light. I think you're starting to see things in a different light with this person, this friend of the family, and they're repeated messages about, letters, text messages, emails about their financial situation. And I think that the male figure in your life is sort of compounding these messages, causing you to worry more than you probably normally would. And the suggestion here is to take this person, this snake who you see as being a snake, and cutting them out. Now, I'm not certain that this person's a woman. This could be a man, in which case this really tells me that the man is causing you repeated worries and concerns, and a snake certainly can be a man. It doesn't have to be a woman. Think of a snake oil salesman type situation, and the suggestion is to cut and remove, okay? And you need to allow these things that are coming to light to really light the way for you, and you need to have the creativity and be open to change. And as Heather said earlier in the reading, you got to remove these burdens because they really will eat at you. So I hope this really has been something that has been helpful for you. I would love to hear your feedback, and I just want to thank you for all that you've done for me. I'm not using names, but you know who you are. I'll just call you client number 3. Okay, so thank you so much for everything that you've done for me and answering my questions, and I truly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, and I'd be more than happy to follow up with you if you have any questions or concerns. I'm just an email away. You certainly know how to get a hold of me, and I look forward to hearing from you. So blessed be. Thank you so much for everything you've done and what you continue to do in the lives of many. So thank you, and goodbye. This naivety and really doing things in a knee-jerk type of manner, which sort of fits in here, in my personal opinion, and you can validate this for yourself if it fits in with how you see this person in your life. Are they childish? Are they acting immature? Are they doing things out of not really learning their lessons and things like that? How are they acting? And they most likely are acting very immature and not acting in the form of an adult. Maybe it actually is a child. Maybe L actually is a child for you. I'm not really too sure. But I see some definite childish energy that's going on here, and we really need to look at that, who's being childish, what's being childish. And I'm not going to say that the sun was a mistake, because I really believe the sun is exposing these things to you right now. It has a clear and definite message for you to pay attention to what is being exposed. The childish behavior, the childish way things are going about. These are things that need to get looked at. Maybe the man is acting childish about this person in your life. I don't really know. You'll know what it is and how it relates to you when you watch this video. So I just wanted to take a minute and touch base about number 13, because I did have a dyslexic moment. Instead of 31, it should have been 13. But there are no mistakes in readings. There are no mistakes in magic at all. Everything is just how it's supposed to be. So I do want to just take 1 second, which I did, to talk to you about this child card, because it is important. It actually was what was supposed to be in there to begin with, and the house as well. So there's some childish behavior going on within the family, and you need to look at that. All right, so I just want to say thank you so much, and blessed be.